Ladies and gentlemen, Ginny and Lips came down from Toronto to hang out with us. Let's meet Lips right now, everybody.
I'm on a mic stand with no band. What's going on? Everybody enjoy the movie? I guess a number of you have seen it, yeah? Do we have anybody have any questions? Or?
I have a quick question.
Okay, go ahead.
Lars said something about the Canadian effect. About, you know, maybe the rise going further had something to do with the Canadian effect. Do you think there is such a thing as a Canadian effect?
Yes. Absolutely.
Tell us what the question is.
It's being ignored by radio stations and not really properly supported. We have something called the CRTC, I believe it's called, which is supposed to regulate the amount of Canadian content that we actually listen to. And we're one of the only countries in the world that actually has something like that in place. But unfortunately, the 30% that they're demanded to play comes down to about 3 or 4 bands.
They go back.
And that's the way it works. They let a few bands in the door and everybody else is left outside. You, as a musician in this country, you're faced with having to make it abroad in order to gain any kind of recognition whatsoever in our own country. Most of my career, and particularly the recording aspect of my career, was financed from German labels, not from Canadian labels, and our actual CDs ended up practically on import in Canada. So the support for our own talent is brutal. It can be, particularly if you're out of the box. But in order to get anywhere in the music industry, you have to be outside the box. So it's kind of a conundrum. So that's the sort of the essence of the truth. Whether it's a pretty truth or not, it is the truth. To this day, Q107, 97.7 as well, those radio stations basically never play Anvil. Never have, and probably never will. At least until we probably sell a few million records in the United States, and then they'll have no choice. Let's hope that happens.
Did Rob ever get any dogs at the border for his drugs during that tour?
No.
No.